The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin. The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin. Hey yo, I rise like the sun in the east, running the streets. Same people that was coming in peace, some in the beast on the microphone. It's never a long and hard task. For God, I'm gon' smash they blog and podcast. Introduction to journalism 101 with Pharaoh PoPolitickin about where I'm from and what I do. What's up? It gotta be good. Interviewing everybody, you know they probably could. Take all the blood, sweat, and tears, working all them years. Put it in 10,000 hours, it empowers careers. From the Baby and Megan Thee Stallion to Yo Gotti. High as a kite, jet life currency in the party. With MC Light, J Prince said I rap a lot. Super Saiyan Black Kakarot with a Macintosh laptop and my Apple Watch. Smoking Fraggle Rocks, 4 eyes, got more lines and hooks than a tackle box. What? The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin. The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now, we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Check me out on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts. 1212, I'm the place to be with the OG JT Money. How you doing?
All is well, brother. Bless. What's up out there in the world? What's happening?
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having me on. Like I said, I grew up on you, man, so it's going to be a great interview.
Check.
So the first thing, I just wanted you to kind of take us back to the very beginnings. Like, let us know, like, you know, growing up, what you grew up listening to and what got you into the game.
Well, my family always threw parties, man. I was a young cat. My uncle then was a DJs in the neighborhood, and the music was always there. You know, like I grew up listening everything that was popping. You know what I'm saying? Anything that was out, I got an ear of it. You know, I just happened to like whatever I liked. You know what I'm saying? And by that time, that's what made me form my own style or point of view or what I wanted to say in the music game. Let me put that back on. I tried to cut it. I thought it was too bright. It was blinding me. But yeah, man. I you know, and then just the rap thing. That's what we did in our high school at Northern Senior House back in Miami. You know, all the New York cats used to be battling out there. You know, I'm a nigga from Miami. You know, I get out there like it's my house. Ain't nobody harder than me. You know, and that was just that, you know, and then me and Dale, you know, Dale moved out from New York. We connected. That was my partner, and we was going around taking everybody out. You know what I'm saying? But and which that led to Mr. Mix hearing us in the nightclub, Big Daddy's 8600. You know, Mr. Mix, he was the producer / DJ for Two Live Crew. You know, he did everything on Loop Records back then, and shit, that man hollered at us. In about 2 months, we had the album done, Too Low Like Mothers. You know, man gave us 12 beats, 11 of them made the album. And shit, it's been on and running from there. You know, Poison Clan, baby.
Yeah, I mean, say I see you with the shirt. So how did y'all originate and hook up with Luke?
Yeah, through Mr. Mix, David Hobbs, you know, the producer for everything on Luke Records. He, you know, he heard us, you know. Like we used to go to Big Daddy's 8600 every Tuesday or Wednesday night. It was like college night. We still in high school, but, you know, had a little piece for us so we can get in. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we used to rock it, you know? That was our money every week. We either got the 500 or the 300. You know, we just bust it down. But anyway, Mr. Mix was there that night. We won. And the man just said, y'all want to make a record? And he like, I'm going out of town tomorrow. Be back in a couple of weeks. Came back, hit us up, gave us some beats. And the next couple of weeks, we was in the studio. About 30 days, we had an album. So about 2 months, in a 2 month span, we did Too Low Like Mothers, you know? Mm-hmm.
And then how do you, like, I guess, like, now going back, looking to it, Like, how would you describe that period of time? Because like now I go back and listen to that music, and it's like, damn, it's like better now than it was when I was going up to it. Like, it's real.
See, you understand it now. You understand it now, right? See, when we was young and cats was younger, they was just hearing beats. That's why I'm telling you, that's why the industry did that to a lot of these people. They was selling beats and hooks and cats pretty looks. I said that on rap ass niggas on Pimpin' on Wax, but that's what they try to do. You know, they don't care about the game no more, the substance, the lyrics, you know. And then, you know, like me, everything ain't conspiracy theory, but you know, it's an agenda out there. You know, they got to be responsible for something. You know, it's beyond just the fame. You know, and a couple of dollars. You know, and they got to stand on something or force something. You know. Don't let me trail off either, brother, because I will. I'll go there with you. That's
all good. I would say then a lot of my homies, once I told them I was interviewing you, they was like, man, like they really realized you as an important piece of like, you know, because right after you, then, you know, now you got the Rick Rosses and the Aces and the Plies. But before that, I think it was just like Luke, you, Trick, and there wasn't too many more people. So how you feel like Florida is like a hub now, so how do you feel about how Florida has grew part of hip hop?
Let me give you the rundown of how that actually went down. Like in Florida, in Miami, to be exact, because it was all about the Miami base. They all, you know, Miami was like the capital, even though Tallahassee the real capital, but Miami the capital of Florida. You know, we had Luke and Two Live Crew. You know, they was like the only dudes in the really moving records. You know, nationwide with the band in the USA and just the nasties they want to be. You know, so when they brought Poison Clan on, we didn't come with booty shake. We didn't come with bass. We came with roll out the red carpet, let the bugles blow, pimp deserves a grand. You know, we talking that we up against everybody else. You know, we showing them cats, nah, this ain't that. You know, we got these lyrics, these styles, these, you know, and then like the JT Money brought the street element to southern, you know, South Florida hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I tell people, man, the way I saw the game, right? It was Cube, it was Scarface, it was JT Money. Everything else afterwards. I don't care who he is, what you say, what you thought. Nigga, check the dates. Go back and look at those albums, and you're going to hear those lyrics, and you're going to know where that shit came from. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, from 90 to 97, it was just Poison Clan putting out street music in the South Florida, from Florida. Really the Southeast, because who else was it? You know, like Trick came out in 97. You know, I'm 7 years in. You know, Ross came out, what, 2000, 2001, 2000, you know, after that. You know, and, you know, I'm proud of all them boys, too, because, you know, it's like they took the torch and took the ball a little further. You know, like, I be talking, it's amazing I still be out there doing shows, man. It's crazy. But the young cats, they don't even know. They ain't even got a clue. They just like that song. They don't know who did it. They don't know where it come from. I'm like, boy, this generation funny, man. You know?
I was just about to ask you, so I'm going to say, I had two questions, but the first one I would say, do you feel like you getting your recognition and respect as you should?
Well, I do where I should, you know what I'm saying? And then as I move, I get my respect because of how I move, you know? I don't be out here tripping or acting like I'm something I ain't. You know, what the hell did I just do? I think I done messed this up. I just had to back up a little bit. But yeah, well, you know, I ain't really looking for props. I just want the you know, just as long as they know where it come from, know how it started, you know, I'm like man, I've been famous since I was 17. So to be like under the radar right now, this kind of works for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to report in. I ain't got to check in. I don't owe nobody nothing. And I live quietly off the grid. You know, it's pretty good, you know. Yeah, well, I ain't worried about them problems. I believe also the truth always reveals itself in time. That's just like you run across my page saying, yeah, I want to holler at you. Now I get to holler at my folks over here. You know, like, I love you guys. You guys will do your independent own thing because the people in that system, they don't holler at me because it's like, nah, man, we can't let that nigga get it. You can't, you know, they think they doing something for me. Like, yeah, but I'm like, man, whatever. But I look at y'all comments and the niggas be saying, well, why y'all don't go get Jay? Why y'all ain't interviewing Jay? And I try to tell them, nigga, I'm not in the system. I'm not on their team. I'm not playing their game. You know, I'm out here for real doing my thing. But, you know, they get it now after they done tried 10,000 times to no avail. I'm like, yeah, but as soon as another hit record come out, everybody gonna act like, yo, boy, I knew you had y'all been your friend all the time. Boy, I've been rocking with you. And, you know, that's just this industry. That's how them niggas play. You know, I understand those guys.
And then you was talking about the new generation. So, you know, how you feel about the current breed of, you know, where we at right now with hip hop, where it's at?
Dudes is talented. Cats got skills and flavor. I'm just hoping cats ain't really misled as it's looking. It's looking like, you know, cats on a, what they say, one-way street to hell and gasoline draws on or some shit like that. Like right here, like they try to separate us OGs from them young dudes because we liable to tell them, hey, man, that's not a good move. Nah, we ain't to play. You know what I'm saying? We don't do it that way. While can I say crackers? While the crackers saying, come on, nigga, over here, I got this money for you. Here, take this, drink this, here. Put this on your neck. Yeah, boy. Ooh, take that. You know what I'm saying? Now take that off. Yeah, like this. You know, they separate. It's divide and conquer. You know, in a different way. You know, and then Casby, you know, you try to straighten them or check them. It's like you hating now. It's like no, nigga, they can't even stand in good. Like, yeah, pull your own coattail. Like, man, look, I don't know, man, but. I got my own kids to raise, you know what I'm saying? I try to put out good music where the streets can get some gain from it, can benefit from it. And, you know, I'm doing my part. You know, I ain't going to kill myself.
I'm saying, so what made you not, like you was talking about how the industry is, what made you not fall for that stuff? Like, did somebody tell you or you just never was like that? Yeah, I just wasn't with it, man. I can see stuff, you know? You got a picture being on the outside looking in and you can see stuff and you're like I guess I was opinionated as a shorty. Like, that nigga flaw right there. Oh, that's some flaw shit. Like, I already had my opinions. So when I came in, it was like, yeah, that's some shit I'd never do. You know, and then just the way I'm built. Like, you know, they tried to separate me from the clan a long time ago. I'm like, nah, man, it's the team. We rocking. I rode long as I could until they all spun off and did their thing. Then I did the JT Money solo career, you know? Because, you know, I was trying to do Poison Clan up here, then we all, you know, spin off careers. But, you know, it didn't work that way. Yeah, what would you say to the, as far as like, do you think the deaths of rappers, you think that increased too? The depth? No, deaths, like rapper deaths, like rapper design and violence, you think that's increasing now? Or oh, yeah. It got to be more. I mean, it's more rappers. You know, before back then, we knew who was who coming out of where. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones buzzing up on it that ain't had the big hit yet. As we touring around the states and countries, we can see who next up or who working in their neighborhoods and in their area. Right now, I be done find out somebody today from one of my kids and that motherfucker getting $100,000 a night. And I ain't never heard of him. Like, what? The fuck is this? You know, and anything talking like this, I'm saying that they can't hear, but I'm you know, I'm like, what? You know, but hey, man, nigga told me, young nigga, because I was working with these young producers and writers the other day. I just tried something, you know, because they be thinking, old niggas don't fuck with the young niggas that's beating. I'm like, nah, player. I'm your big brother. I'm your favorite uncle, nigga. Come here, let me show you something. But anyway, he was like, yeah, but OG, our generation, you ain't really gotta say nothing. You know, you just they just gonna feel you. They gonna feel you turn. I'm like, well, no, when you work with me, nigga, I want you to pronunciate, articulate. I want to hear those words. Like, I'm like, what you said right there? What the fuck that mean? You know, because
I'm a firm believer. By your words, you be justified. By your words, you be condemned. You know what I'm saying? Not what goes into the mouth, what comes out of the mouth, and all that shit. The beginning was the word, and all that shit there, man.
Man, I interviewed this young guy. I said, cause I always ask him. I just say, "What's hip hop to you?" And he was like, man, it's just a vibe to me, man. It's just a vibe." I said, "What?" I ain't say nothing, but I was just thinking in my head. And I told his manager, I'm like, offline, I'm like, "Yo, man, you need to holler at him because he talking about it's a vibe." And he was like, "Well, it is a vibe right now." I'm like, "Nigga,
right now."
I'm like,
see what I'm saying?
I'm like, that's like, to me, that's like, I look at it like, man, you disrespecting everybody that came before you in the game saying that shit. Like, now you want to name something else and get rid of it? Like, man, that's crazy. These niggas.
It's just a vibe right now. It's a vibe to me. But that's how they in. Like, they don't, all right, cats don't know where the game come from. Like, they grew up, like, all right, when you say JT Money to some people, they don't know. And then you have to say who that, and they're like, oh, okay, I remember that. That's they ain't got a clue about Poison Clan. They ain't got a clue about these first 10, 15 years. They started then, and they still with the old shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't know where stuff came from, how it came to be, why it's the way it is. It's like they grew up in it. That's like if you take the internet from them, they probably couldn't live without it. Or you take a cell phone from them. Like, I was there before cell phones, and I was there with the big brick phone. I was there when they started getting smaller. You know what I'm saying? I was there when the box
free nights and weekends.
video. Huh?
I said free nights and weekends.
Yeah, free nights. Check. People didn't use their phone till after 7 o'clock. Now, you know what I'm talking about, you know? But they'll never understand this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was there before microwaves, nigga. I'm just saying this the game, but then this is what we as OG, we gotta understand them. We try to show them, but they still can't picture. Like, I talked to my little shorties around there. You know, I got Selma. I got 5 biological and 2 I'm raising, and they all up under me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't play though, man. Shit, ain't nobody play with me. But they all good though. You know, I'm responsible for that. So I ain't gonna let them get, you know, led astray by pop culture. Cause boy, they try to stay on it. They try to stay on this shit all day now. I
know.
I mean, but that's the way it is today. I mean, but nigga, you gonna have to get your job to stay out of work, nigga. You gotta come work with me. Slang some of these t-shirts, nigga, book these shows, nigga. Do some graphics, nigga.
Okay, so what you been up to now?
Man, I'm working, man. I started my own label, another one. Like, when I first went to Georgia, I had Crunk City Records. I put out Return to Bitch Eyes of the Undeniable. I squashed that. I did a deal with the old catalog. But now I got a new label, Undeniable Music Group. You know, I got myself, 2 of my sons on there, one of my dogs, Fat Boy, and I'm working on the new Poison Clan, you know, the reunion with all the boys. But, and you know, I just been doing a lot of shows, man, you know. And for some strange reason, thank you God, they just keep calling me. I stay booked. So that keep the lights on, and, you know, where I'm able to feed these projects, you know. You know, slanging merch. I just started me a little Shopify online store. JT Money online, Shopify. You know, I'm just working, man. You know, picture me folding. No, I can't either. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. You know, without a deal, you know. And I was lucky enough, I was blessed enough to make a name before the Crackers bought the game. See, when they bought the game, like, they can cut anybody off and fire. So they can't fire me. I was JT Money before I started messing with them, you know? And that was from them Luke Records days in the dirt, you know? Hand-to-hand, in-store signings, huh?
Putting that work in.
Yeah, just being out here. Yeah, man. Different vibe, you know? Right now, everything is a push of a button, you know? Or a phone call. They could just, boom, hey, shit across the country in one swoop. We had to get in them vans, pillows and flats and posters and CDs and flyers, and we had to go city to city to city. You know, back when they had record stores, we had to sit in them bitches all day, wait for people to come. There's some cities you big in, it's so packed, Some cities, they don't know. You just got to catch them strolling through, try to promote yourself, market to the people. But, it's part of the job, a different struggle, different hustle.
I see. So what is anything, like what would you want the people to know about you? Anything, like just anything?
Well, just tell them I'm awesome, man. But just let them know, pioneer the game, started in 1990, Poison Clan, did the solo, 1999, Max, got Billboard Single of the Year for Who That, followed by Hit 'Em High, Hit 'Em Low, dropped a few underground classics, Chevy Gang, Kite to the Boys, Come Clean, Run the Yard, Hope Problems Ain't No Problem, still making music. And my energy is that, and shit, I'm trying to not divide. I'm trying to, enhance. I'm trying to add to, like I understand the game bigger than me. I'm just doing my part. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool. I'm content. I'm not chasing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, it's a business. It's a business. It's protocols, things you got to do. I understand that. But as long as they understand that certain things I'm not going to do, which would be sell my soul or sell out. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Hey, man, keep it fair. It ain't what you do, is how you do it, But nobody can be mad at fair. The old nigga told me that. He said, yo, JT, man, keep it fair. And, I like to debate a little bit. And I had to stop, like, fair. Damn. Like he just stopped me right there. Keep it fair. I'm like, but damn. Only nigga mad at fair is the one trying to get over. The car man. Nobody else. If it's fair, hey man, you straight? You straight? Yeah, I'm great. Let's go. We it's fair. Only the slickster don't like fair because he got them issues. I want to be better than, holier than I want to have more than, And I think that's where the culture at, with this whole money thing and, throwing. Listen, man. I told you I got 7 motherfucking kids, man. 5 biological children, and they all over 16, you know what I'm saying? 130 something, 32 or 3 or something, you know what I'm saying?
He's like, oh.
Yeah, man, I got kids, man, but, we got shit to do.
So what advice would you give to fathers?
Raising kids, man, take responsibility. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go out every night. You ain't got to fuck with every other nigga. Put that money in your shorty, invest that time into your shorty, and that's what's going to pay off later. Like, when people thought I was out the game, I was really sitting down, raising my boys. That was the 2 youngest, I ain't bringing no issues, but their old girl was doing some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me sit here. Because, bitch, you ain't never seen a kid again. I'm going to take you, whatever, bitch. I'm sitting here with my little niggas, and I'm going to raise them. Then when they got of age, I'm like, yeah, all right, y'all. That's finna go. About 6 months later, bitch sent them both back to me. And they've been with me since. Because I know, bitch, you ain't want the kids. They were mine anyway. I told you that. I was mine. Make sure you were trying to use them as pawns for a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I just put y'all in my game room right there. But I'm always a player, baby. I'm a handless. You know what I'm saying? Folding under pressure, no, sir.
My homies was telling me, they said their favorite songs from you is Run the Yard and Play Ass Shit.
Play Ass Shit. Yeah, see, like in Miami, I swear, that record, that like the Spanish people record. I don't know why every time I'm in Miami on my social media, it's always the Chicos be like, what this is some play ass shit. But them niggas like, dude, I used to be a nigga every day out on the block. Them niggas like that Run the Yard and whole problem. Hey man, I got something for everybody. Nigga, you old school niggas can get shake what your mama give you with. So y'all see that right there. Yeah, you are.
I was like, and then you got 2 football songs.
Yeah.
And the Who That. Cause I mean, we used to say that. They used to say that in the huddle and shit. We used to say that shit. Cheerleaders saying that shit and everything.
Check. Hey, I call that stadium music.
That's what I'm saying. You still be getting revenue from that? Because I know they be playing it still on TV and all that.
Yes, sir. And I've never done a publishing deal with nobody. So all of my piece comes to me. Yeah.
It was on Any Given Sunday too, right?
Any Given Sunday, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, All About the Benjamins, Any Given Sunday. Who That was like, and it's funny, Who That was the biggest record, right, of my career, so to speak. Made a lot of money on Who That. But the next year, I hit him low, was funny, because it wasn't as big as Who That, but I made just as much money through all the publishing, the licensing of that song. It's funny. But now he go a funnier one. I worked the longest off of Shake What Your Mama Gave. From 92 all the way through Who That and all that shit. It's just, who went over and spelled Shake What Your Mama Gave? Something about them. Hey, man, see, I had them shaking before they were twerking. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I helped birth this shit, man. All them niggas my little brother. Y'all see that back there? That was Luke, JT, Money, Trick, and Rick Ross. They call that the Miami Mount Rushmore. All them niggas my brothers. Yeah.
So what's some of your interests outside of music?
I'm going to film, man. Get this next piece of money. Because it's a lot of stories to be told, man. I got a lot, like all my partners who I came up with, like most of my career, these niggas been gone. Like these niggas coming home after 21, 27, 17. Everybody got a story to tell. And I think it's going to be about visuals, and just putting other people's stuff out, I'm probably trying to get into philanthropy. I put the money behind the dreams, like Paul say, put the money behind the dreams. Listen, but Casey, y'all nigga got to come at me the right way, though. Probably wasn't, shit written out. But if I see something I like, then I'm like, hey, man, I could do this. But I think that's where it's at, man. Versus trying to do the club and throw 10,000 at some. It's not my thing, brother.
So what new artists you like?
New artists, I like Rod Wave. I like Lil Baby. I like the Baby. He remind me of a young Poison Clan nigga too, because he got this little cockiness attitude with it. I like Roddy Ricch. I like the way he sounding, he flowing. That's all. That's the new shit, right?
Yeah.
And this other cat, like I like songs from other cats, you know what I'm saying? But like them 3 or 4 I just named, they got a consistency about them. It's a consistency, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay. That's the beginning of the same dude. Okay.
Yeah, I think they gotta come out with a verses with everybody, with y'all on there.
Who?
Verses.
With me?
Yeah.
Who they gonna put me with? See? Because I'm so in a gray area, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do with me. I told them, I said, y'all going to get about 2 or 3 and then make them jump me. That's going to be a fair fight.
Why not try to do, you said Scarface. Why not Scarface?
Yeah, we could probably go so. But see, like his songs, I like that. Face is my favorite. Face one of my favorite dudes, period. You know what I'm saying? But my songs, like the JT Money, ain't as big as Scarface.
Well, maybe you would do Daddy.
Trick wouldn't do it because he like, nah, man, we from the same hood, the same crib. Like, I'm like, shit, it's just like a show. Because we used to do shows like that, me and Trick. I'm like, he'll do a song, I do a song. The fans was like, oh, we used to tear him down. When he had Nan Nigga out and I had Who That, we was on the road together, Yeah,
and I remember, I think people, I mean, when I was growing up, we was mixing y'all up.
Oh, yeah, they did. I used to walk through the airport and they were like, hey, Trick Daddy. We're like, nigga, don't get him Trick Daddy. JT Money, nigga. They're like, oh, yeah, my bad. But hey, man, I'm used to that. But you can't mix us up today, can you?
Nah. I was saying, so what advice would you give to the new artists?
Just like me, my whole thing is definitely learn the business. Like whatever the new tricks is, be good with that. But you got to learn the fundamentals. Like it's the music business. So paperwork, the laws, and just creative. See, like I say niggas need to be more innovative. Don't just mimic what was already. Like, no, but this the wave right now. They doing it like this now. I would say the key word is daily. Nigga, what you gonna do? Do what's next. You know, that's what I tell everybody around me. Make the next best thing, you know? I mean, hey, man, they doing it like that. Just add to it, you know, put some hot sauce on it, you know, or sugar, whatever you want, you know, whatever your taste is, nigga, oregano. But don't give them the same bland black, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, boom, not to try to dip nobody. It was a point I couldn't tell who was who. Everybody sounded the same to me. And I'm like, man, I'm saying from the way they flow, their voice with the pitch and the honors, I couldn't tell who was who. But the funny thing was the kids could still tell. Oh, that's such and such. Unless they just knew them people record. I don't know how you can tell, because I think I got a good ear. I can hear some shit, but I don't know, brother. Yeah, but I can tell who I like now.
I'll say, so what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Thank you. Greatly appreciate you. You know, the best is yet to come. That's going to be a new one on the new album. But the best is yet to come. You know, they told me I already had my time, but I don't believe them. They don't tell me who can put a date on the grave. But listen, thank you. I appreciate my fans and followers. Y'all follow me. You know what I'm saying? undeniablemusicgroup.com. That's where all the merchandise. Listen, I even got CDs. And I be slanging CDs still for those who like them. You know, hustle man. Hustle man. But, you know, I'm working on a documentary to tell the real stories from how I came up. Like, I'm going to take them through the hood, and then we're going to let the hood speak on behalf of, and I'm going to go get Luke, Trick, Rick, Flo, all these dudes who done made it, you know, who walked on that road I helped pave, you know, or lived in that house I helped build. You know, we're going to all tell our sides of the story, put some pieces to the puzzle. You know, I'm working, man. I got a lot of shit in the mix, and I got to see it through. You know, so, hey, man, just hang in there. Best is yet to come. We rocking.
Yeah, man, I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Thank you. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like, it's a dope interview.
Shit, heavy that. Hey, can I get my social?
Yeah.
Listen, for those of y'all in this land, follow me, because my old Instagram got hacked. So report that old page. Nigga, follow me at JT Money, J Baby, JTMONEY, JBABY. Facebook at the only JT Money. Twitter, JT Money, MIATL, like Miami, Atlanta. And if you want to see some new videos, I got a few new ones out. JT Money videos, all one word. And that come to my phone. Everything come right here. Check.
What's 3 things you can't live without?
I can't live without?
Yeah.
Water, air, and some money.
All right, y'all. We out.
Check.